Reaching your potential isn't about being perfect today, it's about becoming unstoppable tomorrow. Your potential is the gap between who you are now and the version of you that looks back in 10 years with zero regrets. Every time you choose comfort over growth, that gap widens into regret. Every time you do the hard thing, train when you're tired, study when you're bored, create when you feel empty, you close it. Potential isn't a gift some people have, it's a debt you owe your future self. Pay it daily with discipline, not motivation. Motivation fades. The quiet pride of knowing you're compounding into someone extraordinary? That lasts forever. Raise them. Today. The future you is counting on it. Waking up to who you really are. Listen to me. There is a version of you that you have never met yet. A stronger you, more disciplined you, more focused you, more determined you, a version of you that isn't intimidated by challenges anymore. A version of you that doesn't procrastinate, doesn't fear failure, and doesn't live by excuses. But the truth is, that version of you has been locked inside for years and is buried under fear, held down by doubt and silent because comfort has been louder. Today, at this moment, we begin the process of waking that version up. Because the life you're living right now, it is not all you can be, it is not the full expression of who you were meant to become. You have more inside you, more talent, more intelligence, more courage, more strength, and deep down, you know it. Every time you procrastinated, there was a voice inside saying, "You can do better." Every time you held back because of fear, there was a whisper saying, "You're made for more." Every time you accepted less than you deserved, there was a fire burning inside saying, "This is not your limit." That voice, that whisper, that fire, that is your potential. It has been calling you, but life has been distracting you. People have been talking you out of it. Circumstances have been limiting you. And fear has been negotiating with you. But not anymore. This is the moment where the old you begins to fade, and the real you begins to rise. You were not created for average, you were not born to be ordinary, you were not designed to blend in, sit down, stay quiet, fit in, wait for permission, or apologize for wanting more. No, you were born with potential, with gifts, with strength, with destiny, with purpose. But potential is useless if it is never activated. Potential is unused greatness. Potential is unreleased power. Potential is sleeping ability. Potential is the version of you that you haven't stepped into yet. And here's the truth you must understand. Potential does not activate by accident. It activates by decision. You must decide to become the higher you. You must decide to rise above your excuses. You must decide to stop playing small. You must decide to stop shrinking to make others comfortable. You must decide to stop waiting for perfect conditions. Potential is unlocked when you say, "I'm done being this version of myself." Because there are two versions of you fighting every single day. The default you, loves comfort, fears risk, avoids responsibility, takes the easy road, hides behind excuses, waits for motivation or settles for less. The destined you, shows discipline, embraces challenge, takes responsibility, chooses growth, pushes through fear, builds consistency and demands excellence. And every day one of them wins. Which one has been winning in your life? Be honest, because the version that wins is the version that gets fed. If you feed your fears will control you. If you feed your doubts will define you. If you feed your laziness will destroy you. But if you feed your discipline, if you feed your courage, if you feed your potential, then you will become unstoppable. So hear me, at this very moment is the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where you stop sleepwalking through your life, where you stop living below your capabilities, where you stop being afraid of your own greatness, where you stop apologizing for wanting more, and where you stop shrinking to fit small environments. This next chapter is called Becoming Who You Were Meant to Be. And it starts right here with one powerful truth. You are capable of far more than you're currently doing. The world has not seen your best yet. Your family has not seen your best yet. Your friends have not seen your best yet. Even you have not seen your best yet. Now breathe, get motivated, feel that spark inside. That is your potential awakening. Breaking the limiting beliefs. Before you rise to your potential, you must confront the greatest enemy you will ever face. Not failure, not poverty, not competition, not lack of opportunity, not people talking about you, not rejection. No. The greatest enemy you will ever battle is the voice inside your mind that tells you, you can't. You're not enough. You're not capable. You don't deserve this. What if you fail? Understand this. Your potential is not locked by your abilities, it is locked by your beliefs. Your mind is your prison or your passport. And most people never reach their potential because they live trapped inside invisible mental walls they never challenge. This time is about smashing those walls. The first wall, I'm not good enough. This lie has stopped more dreams than failure ever has. It kills confidence before effort even begins. It convinces you to shrink. It convinces you to stay quiet. It convinces you to play small. But hear me clearly, you were not born not enough. You were conditioned to believe that. Someone's words planted it. Someone's criticism watered it. Your environment reinforced it, and over time you accepted the lie. But potential is not built on lies, it is built on truth. And the truth is, you are powerful enough to grow. You are capable enough to evolve. You are strong enough to improve. Good enough is not what you are, it is what you become through effort. The second wall: people like me don't succeed. Maybe you don't come from wealth, maybe you don't come from a supportive background, maybe you don't have examples of greatness around you, maybe nobody in your family has ever done what you're trying to do. And that voice in your head whispers, people like us don't rise. But let me tell you the truth. Every champion, every legend, every successful person you admire started as someone nobody believed in. Someone who came from nothing. Someone who had to become the first. Somebody has to be the first in your family. The first to break the pattern, to rise, to elevate, to build, to succeed, and the first to live to their full potential. Why not you? The third wall: what if I fail? People do not fear failure, they fear embarrassment, they fear judgment, they fear being seen without perfection. But hear me clearly, failure does not kill potential, fear does. Fear freezes you. Fear delays you. Fear blinds you. Fear robs you of opportunities that were meant for you. But here is the truth: fear doesn't want you to know. Every failure grows you, every setback teaches you, every mistake strengthens you, every loss shapes you. Fear says failure is the end, potential says failure is the beginning. The fourth wall: it's too late for me. This lie destroys millions. It convinces people to give up before they even begin. But listen closely, it is not too late. You are not too old. You are not too slow. You are not behind. You are not finished. You are only finished the moment you stop trying. Your potential is not based on age, it is based on effort. Your potential is not based on timing, it is based on commitment. If you still have breath, you still have potential. The final wall: I don't know how. Listen, nobody knows how in the beginning. Everyone starts clueless. Everyone starts with uncertainty. Everyone starts with doubt. Everyone starts without answers. Potential doesn't require knowing how, it requires knowing why and taking the first step. Learning comes through movement, clarity comes through action, wisdom comes through repetition, strength comes through trying. You learn by doing. Now listen closely, your limiting beliefs are not just thoughts, they are chains around your potential. Every time you say, I can't, a chain tightens. Every time you say, I'm not ready, another chain locks. Every time you say, maybe later, the cage gets stronger. But today, right now, you are breaking those chains, you are unlearning the lies, you are reclaiming your mind, you are rewriting the script of your life. Because the only belief you need to carry for the rest of this journey is this: I may not be where I want to be yet, but I have everything inside me to get there. Your potential has been waiting for you to think like this, to believe like this, to rise like this. This moment, you traded limiting beliefs for limitless possibility. Now you're ready. Defining your personal standard. If you truly want to live to your potential, you must understand one thing. Your life will never rise above your standards. Not your dreams, not your wishes, not your goals, not your intentions, but your standards. Standards are the invisible rules you live by. They define how you behave, how you think, how you work, how you show up, how you speak, how you react, how you handle adversity. And the brutal truth is this: your current life is not the result of your potential, it is the result of your standards. If you tolerate laziness, you will live a lazy life. If you tolerate excuses, you will live an excuse-filled life. If you tolerate average effort, you will live an average life. If you tolerate negativity, you will live a negative life. If you tolerate fear, you will live a fearful life. But if you raise your standards, your life has no choice but to rise with them. The gap between potential and reality: every person on earth has two versions of themselves. The version they live as, the version they are capable of becoming. The distance between those two versions is called standards. You're not missing greatness, you're missing the demands you place on yourself. Potential is not blocked by circumstances. Potential is blocked by what you accept. When you lower your standards, your potential goes to sleep. When you raise your standards, your potential wakes up. What are standards? Standards are not goals, standards are not hopes, standards are not desires. A goal is something you want, a standard is something you refuse to live without. A goal is optional, a standard is non-negotiable. A goal is someday, a standard is every day. A goal is I wish, a standard is I must. People who live to their potential operate with musts, not maybe. Look at your life right now, ask yourself, what kind of work ethic do I tolerate from myself? What level of discipline do I accept? What level of consistency do I demand? What level of focus do I expect? What kind of effort do I consider good enough? What kind of people do I allow around me? What habits do I tolerate even though I know they are killing my potential? Because your standards show up in every area: your health, your finances, your productivity, your relationships, your future. And the truth is uncomfortable but necessary. Your low moments are built from low standards. Your breakthroughs are built from high standards. The moment everything changes, everyone who ever transformed their life had a moment when they said, I'm done living like this. I deserve more than this. I can be more than this. And in that moment they raised their standards. That is the moment where potential activates. When you say, I refuse to wake up late anymore. I refuse to give half effort. I refuse to procrastinate. I refuse to stay around people who drain me. I refuse to quit when things get hard. I refuse to let fear decide my future. The universe, your mind, your energy, your abilities, they all begin to shift. A new standard forces a new version of you to appear. The standard of excellence. To live to your potential, your standards must look like this. Do it even when you don't feel like it. Show up even when you're tired. Be disciplined even without motivation. Give effort even when nobody is watching. Hold yourself accountable even when you fail. Strive for excellence even in small tasks. Excellence is not an act, it is a standard, and when excellence becomes your standard, potential becomes your lifestyle. The standard of discipline. Discipline is not something you practice sometimes. Discipline is the standard you live by. If you want potential, you need discipline. Daily, consistently, relentlessly. Not when you feel like it, not when it's convenient, not when motivation is high. The strongest version of you appears when discipline becomes your identity. The standard of self-respect. You must raise the standard of how you treat yourself. What you allow, what you accept, what you entertain, what you believe, what you speak, what you tolerate from others. Potential grows when you stop disrespecting your own value. The standard of effort. Your effort is the loudest expression of your potential. If your standard is, I'll try, you'll stay stuck. I'll see, you'll stay uncertain. I'll start tomorrow, you'll waste years. I'll give 50%, you'll get 50% results. But the moment your standard becomes, I give everything I have every day no matter what, your potential explodes. If you are motivated, hit the subscribe button for more. Now listen, the world will not reward your potential, the world will reward your standards. Potential is what you can be. Standards determine what you will be. And today, this moment, I challenge you to raise your standards so high that the old version of you can no longer survive. Your potential is waiting for you on the other side of higher standards. Are you ready to raise them? The war against self-doubt. Self-doubt is the quiet thief that steals dreams long before failure ever does. It whispers, what if you're not good enough? What if you fail? What if people judge you? And most people listen. But the truth is this, self-doubt is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign you're stretching. It shows up the moment you start reaching for something bigger than who you used to be. To destroy self-doubt, you don't need more confidence, you need more action. Action is the antidote. Action silences the noise, action builds proof, proof builds belief, belief builds power. You were not created to repeat the past. You were created to rewrite your future. Overcoming fear and moving through it. Fear doesn't leave, you simply learn to move despite it. Everyone who has ever lived to their potential learned one powerful truth. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move while shaking. Fear is a liar that speaks in the language of limitation. But your purpose speaks louder. Every time you choose courage, your future expands. Every time you choose fear, your world shrinks. The question is simple, do you want expansion or restriction? Fear is temporary, regret is forever. Walk through the fear. Your higher self is on the other side. Breaking old patterns. You cannot live a new life with old habits. You cannot unlock your next chapter with the same mindset that locked the last one. Your patterns determine your destiny. If you want to change your future, start by changing your routine. Change what you consume, change how you spend your time, change what you tolerate, change the story you repeat in your mind. Most people never change because they refuse to interrupt their patterns. But you must be bold enough to disrupt your comfort, your cycles, your autopilot behaviors. Break what breaks you, break what limits you, break what keeps you average. To step into your potential, you must outgrow your past. Identity shift. becoming who you need to be. Your potential requires a new identity, not a new year, not a new motivation, a new identity. Everything you do rises or falls based on who you believe you are. If you believe you're average, you'll act average. If you believe you're limited, you'll live limited. But if you believe you are capable, worthy, powerful, destined, you will act like it, train like it, speak like it, work like it. Identity fuels behavior. So upgrade your identity. Tell yourself, I am the type of person who finishes. I am the type of person who grows. I am the type of person who wins. You cannot outwork a broken identity. Heal it, upgrade it, strengthen it. Your potential begins where your identity transforms. The power of focus. The mind is a battlefield, and scattered attention is the biggest enemy of potential. You cannot become great at everything, but you can become unstoppable at one thing. Focus is your superpower. When you remove distractions, you gain direction. When you commit to one mission, you gain momentum. When you eliminate noise, you activate clarity. Focus creates mastery, mastery creates confidence, confidence creates breakthroughs. If you're tired of being stuck, simplify your life. Stop trying to do everything, do what matters. Your potential is unlocked not by adding more, but by removing the unnecessary. Rising after failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is the ingredient of success. Everyone who has ever lived to their potential failed more times than others even tried. Failure doesn't define you, quitting does. You don't fail when you fall. You fail when you refuse to rise. Failure is feedback, failure is training, failure is redirection, failure is proof that you are in the arena, not on the sidelines. Your potential grows every time you analyze a mistake, adjust your strategy, and advance again. The goal is not perfection, it is progression. Rise after every fall. Because the person who refuses to stay down becomes unstoppable. Radical self-discipline, your real superpower. Discipline is how potential becomes reality, not talent, not luck, not motivation. Discipline is waking up when you're tired. Discipline is working when you don't feel like it. Discipline is doing the necessary, not the convenient. Every time you choose discipline, you build a stronger version of yourself. You become someone you can trust. You become someone who follows through. You become someone who finishes. And hear this clearly, self-discipline is self-respect. It is the highest form of self-love because it demands you rise above your laziness, your excuses, your moods, and your limits. You don't need a lighter life, you need a stronger mindset. Discipline is how you build that strength. The environment that elevates you. Your environment shapes your evolution more than your intention. You cannot grow in places that celebrate your weakness and punish your strength. Look closely at your life. Who inspires you to rise higher? Who challenges your excuses? Who encourages your growth? Who sees your potential even when you don't? Then ask, who drains you? Who distracts you? Who belittles your ambition? Who keeps you stuck in cycles you should have outgrown? Your potential needs a certain type of environment, one where growth is normal, ambition is honored, and excellence is expected. Upgrade your circle, protect your energy. Choose surroundings that match your destiny, not your history. The price of greatness and the cost of mediocrity. Everything extraordinary comes with a cost. Greatness is expensive, not in money but in sacrifice, sweat, and self-mastery. You will pay with comfort, excuses, procrastination, old habits, toxic relationships, late nights and early mornings. But mediocrity also charges a price, and it's far more expensive. Mediocrity will cost you your dreams, your confidence, your potential, your purpose, your joy, your future self. Here's the truth, you will pay either way, so pay for greatness. The reward is worth the grind. Moving from planning to execution. Most people don't fail because of lack of potential, they fail because of lack of execution. They plan, they study, they think, they talk, they hope, they wait, they say soon, they say one day. But they never start. Potential means nothing without movement. The world does not reward ideas, it rewards action. Start before you're ready, start before you're confident, start when it's messy, start when you're scared, start when you don't know how. Just start. Because once you take action, momentum takes over. Momentum makes everything easier, and momentum is the birthplace of mastery. The final ascent, living unlimited. This is not a conclusion, it's an activation. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, it's a life lived far beneath your potential. You were not born to blend in, you were not born to live on autopilot, you were not born to settle, you were not born to repeat the same year over and over. You were born with purpose, you were born with gifts, you were born with a calling. You were born to be more, much more. This is your moment, your chapter, your turning point. The world needs your greatness, your future needs your courage, your destiny needs your commitment. Stand tall, step forward, and live a life that honors the greatness inside you. Your potential is not far away, it's waiting for you to rise. Like and subscribe for more.